I saw you standing there, sandy blonde hair, the way it came tumbling down, just like a waterfall. And if you need a light, I'll be the match to your candle, my darling. I'm ready to burst into flames for you. I was just coasting till we met. You remind me just how good it can get.
So we had the egg collection procedure done. That's all over. They harvested 53 eggs. 31 of those actually fertilized, which was a massive amount, and we sent all 31 off to Brisbane. Following the egg collection procedure, I pretty much felt like I'd been hit by a bus. I think after doing about 10 days of the injections and then being put to sleep, having my eggs harvested, I just needed a break. I definitely had a lot of lower cramping, a lot of pain after the procedure. So my downtime was about 2 days. I really needed to just be on the couch, minimal movement, minimal anything. And so I did take a couple of days there to rest. And then I actually started blood thinning injections for 7 days after the procedure. They actually made me feel quite sick, and they were actually painful. During this time, I was working from home because I couldn't really function properly, and I didn't have the energy, and I was still feeling pretty crook. We then got in touch with the scientist in Brisbane doing the biopsy. Now, he called us and he said, out of your 31 that you've sent to us, we have one that is mature and strong enough to be biopsied. That day for me, I think I hit a wall and a complete blank, because we'd been doing all of this. We'd got such a high egg count, and then to be told that out of, that 53 original eggs, that they would only biopsy one. So I had a 50-50 shot at getting a healthy embryo, and I just remember crying, and I fell apart that day. I think from going through all of the IVF stuff to then suddenly getting this just devastating news. He then tells me that we wait until day 6 to just give them an extra shot at maturing. And he started counting, and he said, yes, I think you'll have another 10 embryos that can be tested. Much better than just one embryo. I wasn't really taking that. I wasn't really happy with that. That day was a bit sad for us. I think between my partner and I, we just sort of hit an emotional roadblock. We both sort of just realized how much we'd been putting ourselves through. Both work full time, trying to build a house since the end of January, and the land won't be released. The rental that we live in is actually going up for sale, and we think we're going to move. We've been dealing with a lot in our personal life, and I think that just getting that news for us was just like a bomb going off. I'd say that was a bit of a write-off day. A lot of anxiety because we were waiting until the following day to get a call again from the scientist to confirm whether or not we did in fact have another 10 embryos to be tested. Sure enough, thank God, we did get a phone call the following day, and he did say, look, I do have another 10, so that's 11 embryos. Sorry, my neighborhood is crazy. It's 6 p.m. Like, why are people on the street? Why is my dog going off? Yes, we did get another 10 embryos, taking our total to 11 that could be biopsied. Look, they only biopsy the ones that can withstand, I guess, whatever they do to biopsy. I don't know. 11 out of 31 doesn't sound great, but, if statistics are on our side, that means that hopefully, half of those embryos will come back as healthy, free from Huntington's disease. Please, Lord. We are waiting now. This past week, we've just been waiting for some phone call to confirm that. From there, we will be able to start to organize the transfer process. Right now, I am not on any medication. I'm just chilling. I'm letting my body get back to its original normal state, which has actually been kind of nice, not to have to stab my belly every morning or take any pills. I'm sure there's going to be some form of medication that I have to take leading up to the transfer. So that's where we're at the moment. It is the most anxious I've been, simply because we just don't know what the outcome is going to be. Our hope is, yes, give us half of the embryos to at least be healthy, so that we have multiple shots at falling pregnant and having a baby, but also so we can freeze embryos and use them later as well if we decide we want more than one child. But all we can do is really just wait around and hope for some really good news.